it's your boy Chuck.
And I'm Charm.
And together we are
The Saucy Couple.
So I know we do a lot of cooking shows and we want to try to do something a little different for you guys. So we're going to introduce a new section called
Storytime.
So with the Storytime, every week we're going to try to bring you guys a new story of us on how we got together or, different life events that we have going on. So today we're going to bring you the story of how we met. So we want you guys to drop in the comment after we tell our sides of the story, because there's always two sides of the story.
Three.
One side is the truth. The other side is not the truth. So we want you guys to drop in the comments and tell us who you think is telling the truth. You rocking with Sauce Daddy or you rocking with Saucy Mama? First, let's set the mood. All right, so I'm gonna kick this story off. We used to work at the same building, and one morning I come in, she's downstairs watching the front door. She speaks, very pleasant. She says, "Good morning." I go upstairs, and when I get upstairs, I get told, "Hey, you gotta go get the V." So as I go back outside, she didn't really say too much. I come back in, and she says, "You keep passing by me, you're gonna owe me something." And I'm like, "Yeah, all right." So after I get dressed, I come back downstairs and she's like, "Man, you just running up your tab." So at this point, I want to see what she talk about. You feel me? So I come back in the building to go use the bathroom, and she's like, "Yeah, all right, you gonna owe me. I keep telling you, running up your tab." So as I'm leaving again, she's like, "Look, you owe me. It's time to pay up." So I'm like, "Well, what do I owe you?" And she says, "Give me your number." So I gave her my number. Before I even got in the van, she starts texting me, and that's my version of how we met.
Lies. I would first like to say that is complete lie. Well, parts of the story are the truth, but the parts that matter are lies. So I'm gonna tell my side. All right, so boom, he's absolutely right. We did meet at work. He's coming in, I'm downstairs, I'm minding my business, saying good morning to everybody, just trying to get in and get out, go home. So he comes in, we say good morning to each other, he goes upstairs. So he comes back downstairs, I'm like, okay, he's cute or whatever. So he comes back in the second time, I'm like, are you doing this on purpose? You walking back and forth on purpose, trying to get my attention? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play with it. I'm like, all right, you running up your tab, coming back and forth. So he laughs or whatever like that. He goes back upstairs. He comes back down again. I'm like, bro, you gotta choose in or out. So I know definitely that, he's trying to do something. He walking back and forth. He's smiling every time he come back and forth. So I'm like, I keep running it up. He's absolutely right. I did say all of that, just being funny, being flirtatious, whatever like that. So the last time he comes back in the building a third time, I'm like, oh nah, he really pressing it. So when he comes back downstairs, I'm like, all right, it's time to pay what you owe. You owe me, you keep walking past me, real cute, whatever. He was like, oh, what you want? I'm like, what you trying to give? Me, I'm thinking of coffee, I'm thinking breakfast, nothing too crazy. He like, oh, I'm gonna give you my number. I'm like, I bet. So I take the number, and when I text him, he's like, I'm texting him so I can put my number in his phone. That's the reason why I texted him as soon as he got outside, because I'm just trying to give him my number. You know how people connect. You made it seem like I'm starving. Like I text you as soon as you left out the building because I was starving like that. It wasn't even like that. I texted him so he could get my number, and that's how we started talking. He bagged me. I did not bag him.
I never said you were starving. I'm just saying, you told me I owed you. You agreed to that part. So if I'm leaving back out, and then you tell me, yo, you gotta pay up. You the one.
You say you gave me your number.
Hey, look,
I did not ask for the number. I did not ask for the number. Believe me, vote for me in the comments. Because you know I'm telling the truth. You know men be exaggerating stuff anyway. So
tell us who you believe.
Vote for me in the comments.
Drop it in the comments.
That's it. Saucy Mama.
Also, if you want to see more videos like this, let us know. Because then we'll start to do another section and we'll put some nice content together for you
Absolutely.
guys. So let us know what you think down low and let us know who team you on. Sauce Daddy or Saucy Mama. Alright?
Saucy Mama.
We out.
Later.